Joining us now to talk about all the exciting things that are happening with West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation is Meagan Kurnat, Marketing Manager for West Bloomfield Parks and Rec. Meagan, thanks so much for joining us again today.
Good morning. Thank you as always for having me.
Meagan, so summer is right around the corner and we are looking to get out and get active. West Bloomfield Parks and Rec always has a great ton of events happening in the spring and summer. Can you tell us about some of those fan favorites that you guys are bringing back?
Yes, so we are gearing up for summer. We're so excited to have some of our favorite annual events back. We had to take a pause for the past couple of years because of COVID, and we had to implement some restrictions and registration requirements and fees and all kinds of things. So this summer is going to be the most normal that we've had in a couple of years. Not that we'll ever be back to full normal, I'm sure, but it will be nice to have some sense of a regular summer here in West Bloomfield. So one of our biggest events that we haven't been able to host for the past couple of years is our Summer on the Bank Festival. So that takes place the second Saturday in July. It's July 16th. And we're just so excited to have a big free summer festival to welcome the entire community to participate in.
And Meagan, you mentioned taking away some of those registration needs and also those registration fees. Can you talk about what that changes for people that are looking to go to these events, especially these summer concert series?
Yeah, so that particularly impacts our March Bank Music concert series as well as our Kids Commotion concert series. So the past couple of years we did require registration for those events with a small fee. And this year everything is completely free and you don't have to register. You can just show up and enjoy some live music. Our Kids Commotion concert series, we are also bringing back our big inflatables, which kids love. I think they probably enjoy that just as much as the children's entertainment that we have going on. So that's really nice that we can bring that back for this year. And then for our March Bank Music series, that takes place 3 consecutive Wednesdays and starting on July 20th. And that event also features 4 food trucks each night, a great live band, and then a beer and wine tent, which is hosted by one of our nonprofit partners, Lakeland Youth Baseball.
Meagan, in the past years, obviously with COVID, your events have looked a little bit different, but for our viewers that are watching now, if they want to get a little glimpse of what these summer festivals and the March Bank Music looks like, can you give us a little bit of insight into what will be at those events and some of the people that you've had performing in the past?
Sure. So for our Summer on the Bank Festival, that's kind of just your big summer festival. Marsh Bank Park is a really large park and we really try to utilize almost the entire thing. So we will have fishing going on out on the dock. We'll have our nature staff out there teaching people how to fish or just helping them if they, need a little help getting a worm on or getting a fish off. We have crafts going on, paddle sports over by our canoe and kayak launch area. And then over on the main sports field, we have DJ, so he'll be playing live music all day. And then we have some really large wet inflatables, so giant water slides. We also have dry inflatables. We have a whole game zone. There will be food trucks there, so you can really spend the entire day just kind of wandering around the park and checking out all the different activities that we have. It is free entry for that event. We do have some of our activities that do require a ticket fee, so like face painting, and then there's a special game zone area that has a small registration fee attached to it. So, and then as far as our March Bank Music series goes, we are bringing in 2 new bands this year, and then we are also bringing back a fan favorite. So the first night on July 20th, we have Persuasion playing, and they're just there's like 8 of them. It's just a big, great band to have outside in a park. They play all the classics, also top 40, just really high energy. So we get lots of requests to bring bands back, and they were one of the most requested. So we're bringing them back this year. And then we have 2 new bands this year. On July 27th, we have Caitlin Rose, and that's actually a Fleetwood Mac tribute band, so something a little different. We're really excited to host her and her band. And then on August 3rd, we have the Insiders, and they are a very well-known regionally group, and they do Tom Petty covers. in particular. They play other music as well, but that's kind of their focus. And then each night we have 4 different food trucks, so make sure you come hungry. It's just going to be some great nights in the park, and we're just excited to have back our big crowds that we're used to having in the summer.
And Meagan, something fun that's coming up very soon is your summer guide will be posted online. Can you give us some insight into what that will look like and how our viewers can access that?
Sure. So the summer guide will be posted on the website starting April 1st, so next Friday. And it will also be making its way to your households if you are a West Bloomfield resident that following Monday. So keep an eye out for your hard copy that will be coming in the mail. But registration opens on April 4th. So for some of our other programs that do require registration, take a peek and see if there's, something you want to make sure to save your spot for. I would say the past few years, we've really encouraged people to register early. Just things have been selling out, which is great. We just can't meet demand in some cases. So make sure that if you have a particular program you want to participate in, that you register as soon as possible.
Meagan, as we wrap up here, is there anything else that you wanted to share with our viewers about headed into spring and summer with West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation?
Yeah, I would just encourage everyone to sign up for our weekly e-blast. That's the best way to stay informed about what we have coming up in the next 2-3 weeks. So just try to stay in tune to those things so you don't miss out on anything.
Well, Meagan, it's always a pleasure to have you here joining us on the Splash Live. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks so much.